Well, the increasingly tough economic times that we're dealing with here in Texas and the world are posing challenges for Texans. And one of those challenges that Texans are facing on an increasing basis is the challenge of their home being foreclosed upon. Well, RealtyTrack says that about 10,000 Texas families are on the brink of foreclosure right now, with many more Texans facing that potential dire pathway here in the coming months. To make matters worse, scam artists are taking advantage of many of these Texans who are going through the home foreclosure process. These con artists market themselves as foreclosure rescue consultants or mortgage consultants. They call their businesses a foreclosure service or a foreclosure rescue agency. Well, instead of providing the services that they promise, these scam artists wind up providing nothing for the money that is taken from the homeowners and causing the homeowners to ultimately lose their home. Well, my office has aggressively prosecuted these kinds of foreclosure scams. We've shut down 6 companies in recent months. Most recently, we won a $1.5 million judgment against Able Mediation. Able Mediation was preying upon Texans who were going through the foreclosure process. It promised to save their homes, and they took, in some cases, the last few dollars these Texans had. Well, despite the promises, the homeowners still lost their houses. Well, Texas homeowners need better, tougher, more up-to-date laws that can protect them from these kinds of foreclosure scams. Well, Texas Senator Craig Estes understands these problems, and he sees a need for better solutions. He and I today are proposing measures to help reduce foreclosure scams and to also reduce the sting of the mortgage meltdown here in the state of Texas. Well, this morning, Senator Estes filed the Foreclosure Rescue Fraud Prevention Act. This targets foreclosure rescue companies that are exploiting homeowners with false promises to save their homes from foreclosure. These scams take homeowners' money but don't save the home from foreclosure. The measure offered by Senator Estes will aid Texas homeowners by making sure that consumers are fully informed in writing before they hand over any money to these foreclosure rescue companies. The bill would also give the Office of Attorney General specific authority under the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act to prosecute these kinds of scams and fraud, and would also provide a civil remedy to homeowners themselves so they can also bring an action against these kinds of scammers. Well, I thank Senator Estes for his leadership on this very important issue, and at this time we'll pass the mic to him to provide more details about his legislation.
Thank you, General. First of all, I want to thank General Abbott for his leadership on this issue and all the hard work that he's done in protecting the people of Texas in this time of vulnerability and uncertainty. This issue has impacted my constituents in my district and across the state. We're here today to send a very clear message that actions by unscrupulous mortgage foreclosure consultants will not be tolerated. The American Mortgage Bankers Association just recently announced that at least 10% of Texas homeowners are at risk of foreclosure. This unfortunate fact provides too many opportunities for scam artists and corrupt players to take advantage of homeowners in a very difficult time for them. While most homeowners will never feel the threat of home foreclosure, it's an issue that can impact all of us when it strikes our neighbors, our friends, and our family. I'm really proud to join General Abbott in this effort to stop foreclosure, rescue fraud, and provide meaningful reforms to protect homeowners. This morning I filed Senate Bill 354, the Foreclosure Rescue Fraud Prevention Act, which was drafted in coordination with the Attorney General's office. This legislation will help protect homeowners through 3 key provisions. First, this bill requires that all agreements be in writing and provided in plain language, clarifying rights and responsibilities. Second, this bill requires any sale of the property to equal at least 82% of the fair market value and will provide a 5-day cooling off period, allowing the homeowner to cancel the sale without penalty. And third, this bill provides that violations of these provisions can result in civil penalties. So thank you, General Abbott, and I'll turn it back over.